Hmm. What is currently on my mind recently? There's kind of a lot of things on my mind, personal things that are happening. Of course, I won't talk about all of my personal problems on you. The first thing I'm going to talk about, the first thing that's kind of like really bothering me right now. I don't want to say bothering, just kind of like coming back to my mind. I have social anxiety, and I've never really been good at talking publicly or like making friends. Talking to people I don't know is kind of really hard for me. So I haven't really been good at making friends since like second grade. And I pretty much had social anxiety all my life. It's just, when you're a kid, you're kind of friends with everybody in your class. You kind of know everyone. At least you have a group of friends. I don't know, it's just different. My social anxiety usually kicked in when I was a kid. It usually kicked in around adults, like I was really afraid to ask the teacher to go to the bathroom, things like that. Obviously, I kind of go to home with the fear of asking to go to the bathroom because it was either I go to the bathroom or I pee my pants. Yeah. Making friends has been like really hard, especially because I had this weird thing where I moved away for a while and then I moved back to the city I live in now, and it was just kind of weird. I got lost contact with everybody except for like one person, and yeah, just when I was getting kind of used to the idea of living over there, back here, and I have my friend group, and we don't really talk anymore, and that's kind of sad because they were like my best friends for a while, and we just kind of we once like go to the same schools and stuff. This was in elementary school, by the way, and we went to the same middle school and the same high school for a while. We really did, like keep contact and stuff. But like in the past like 2 years is when we lost contact, and that's really sad to me because we were like best friends, and I really miss them. So I make a lot of my friends online. Of course, I don't like meet them in person. Most of them are like we don't live in the same place. Most of my friends are online because that one's easier to talk for me. And so recently, a lot of people have been, leaving. I guess that's what happens when you start, learning about who you are. But there's just like these people that I want to talk to and kind of like rant to because there's kind of a lot going on right now. And I can't because we've lost contact and it would be weird to contact them again. So yeah, there's one relationship that I really had to end. I really wish I didn't have to end it, especially when I did. Well, it's been almost a year actually, but I get like seasonal depression, and it usually starts around September, which is right now, and usually doesn't end until about February, like after my birthday, because I don't like my birthday. it's just kind of sucks because there's usually one person that I would tell everything to, and I can't anymore. And it was better this way, but sometimes it just really sucks because I share a whole bunch of my life with this person, and this person knows me very well, and we're just gonna grow up together. And what I did learned about things like this happening in my life. This is the person that I will go to, and they will understand, but I can't do that right now. I can't do that. That just kind of like hurts me. And never been really good at making friends, so this relationship has hurt me a lot. And I know I try and see if it didn't hurt me, and that is better that I moved on. And I know that it is, but I did sometimes it just kind of hurts, kind of feels bad because I know that, well, I'm not sure that I'll find somebody else that understood me in the same way. That just kind of sucks. I mean, obviously, but sometimes I'm just not sure because in my heart it's for me to make friends. I kind of have a vulnerability issue, so it's kind of hard. I mean, I have other friends, obviously, but sometimes it feels like I don't because I'm not seeing them every day like I used to. And we're not having to hang out as much. That makes it backwards. So our relationships have to change. Which they do. They have to. It's just a whole mess, and I don't like it. I just wish that things that I could go back to a year ago when things were okay. They weren't great. They weren't bad necessarily. And they were just okay. I don't know, times like this just kind of suck. There's like one person I like really want to talk to, but I just can't. I mean, being taken away. Well, it wasn't taken away. I made the decision to remove it from me, and it just feels. It's kind of unfair that it had to happen this way. Yeah, that's all I can really say about it. I wish that things were different as they are, and I wish some relationships could just be what they were, but they just can't. On to our next subject of the evening. One thing that, well, one thing I think that people don't understand is like internalized phobias. Like internalized homophobia and internalized racism. I don't think people understand that that's a real thing or completely what it is. Because I live in a household with someone that lacks empathy quite greatly and is kind of racist and homophobic. And there's nothing I can really do to I kind of grew up believing that gay people were a certain way, like LGBT plus people were a certain way, and they're not. Literally, anybody can be gay, anybody can be trans, anybody can be lesbian, anybody can be anything. Anybody can be non-binary. That's why it's important to use they, them pronouns. They, them pronouns. Kind of licked the mic there for a second. Didn't mean to. But yeah, if I don't know someone's preferred pronouns, I'm really trying to get in the habit of using they and them because I don't want to accidentally, make someone feel bad about themselves. I know that using the wrong pronouns can make, for example, a trans person feel really bad about their sexuality. I mean, not their sexuality, their gender. Because, sometimes they feel like they don't look enough like their preferred gender. And I would really want to give them that feeling. So, I'm trying to use they, them pronouns if I don't know their preferred pronouns. And just in case their preferred pronouns are they or them. Also, internalized racism, I think, is a huge thing right now because there's some people that think they aren't being racist when actually they are, and they just kind of grew up thinking that that wasn't racist. There is like an orchestra of dogs barking outside. That's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. Like it kind of sounded like someone hit like a Tibetan singing bowl. That's kind of what it sounded like, and then the dog started barking. That was kind of weird, and I didn't like it at all. Either way, internalized racism. Like there's certain things that people think that are not homophobic. I mean, Jesus Christ. There's certain things people think are racist when they actually are. Like, hold on, let me talk about something I've talked about on this channel before. Saying all lives matter does not. It makes it sound like the uselessness of a doorknob. It makes it sound so stupid. I'm sorry. Like, yes, of course, all lives matter. That's why Black people are fighting for rights. Because their lives are being treated as equal. So when you say all lives matter, you're contradicting yourself. God, I hear that almost on a daily basis, and it makes me want to shoot myself in the foot with a shotgun. Saying all lives matter doesn't make you special. I'm sorry, but saying all lives matter is like one of the dumbest things. Like saying all lives matter in retaliation to Black Lives Matter. That is one of the stupidest things I have ever heard in my goddamn life. Like, yeah, of course all lives matter. Black rights doesn't mean they taking rights from you. It means they want to be treated as equally as you are. You white bitch. I'm sorry for using that kind of language, but like, damn. How privileged do you have to be not to see the discrimination If you say all lives matter, you are dead to me. Like, I don't get how people think that Black Lives Matter equals Black lives are better. That's not what they're saying. They're saying we're being mistreated and it's not okay. It makes me so upset. I don't understand. I've heard the argument, Black people have equal rights. No, that's not true. Guess what? They don't have equal wages. They are killed for no reason and labeled as suicides. How the fuck? It's just so stupid. It makes me so angry. Let me see something real fast. Okay. How the fuck do you label Kendrick Johnson's death a suicide? How the frick do you do that? He didn't roll himself up in the gym mat. Did you see the autopsy? That's how the fuck. I'm sorry for the language I am using. Genuinely, I am. But Jesus Christ, how blind do you have to be? Excuse me, you're not blind. You are believing that ignorance is bliss, and if you don't see it, it doesn't apply or it doesn't mean anything to you. This is not a DW meme. This is real life, and people's lives are not being treated as lives should be. God. Racism makes me so upset. It makes me like it actually gives me chills, and not in a good way. It makes me throw up. It literally it makes me sick to my stomach. Like I can feel just pure disgust in my stomach when someone is being racist. It's so gross. It's so nasty to see. Like, how the frick do you think you're gonna get into heaven if you're being racist? I'm not Christian, but there's some very Christian people that I know, or Catholic, very religious people that I know that are being very racist. Like, how the hell do you think you're gonna get into heaven with that kind of attitude? I hate when people are mean for no reason. Like, yeah, sometimes I'm mean for no reason, but I feel bad about it and I usually go out of my way to fix it. Sometimes I'm having a bad day or I'm just in a bad mood, but I'm just like, hey, my bad mood does not mean I have to be rude for no reason. Like, if you can't understand that, you should be a human being. That's you should be allowed to go to see other. I hate the Facebook memes about all lives matter. It makes me roll my eyes. Like, I can't. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. How ignorant do you have to be? I just, now I'm dwelling on it. I'm like, how can people be this way? There is a global pandemic. The world. Sorry, that was my dog. There's a global pandemic. The world is on fire. Oregon is red. San Francisco is orange. like in culture, I'm not white in any way. Like, I don't know what white people eat on a regular basis. What do they eat on a regular basis? Like, they have to eat food from another culture because they got nothing. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to attack like any white people, but it's just so weird that people with so little culture can go after people with like such rich and like beautiful culture. Like, have you seen African culture? Damn, that is like, it's so beautiful. Like, their culture, their color, like they have a dark history, and it's not their like. I can't even like begin to imagine what slavery could even be like. I couldn't even imagine. This just sounds horrible. Like, it sounds like how it probably was. And I don't know why people think that the police are not racist. It's based on a racist platform. We just gotta throw it all away and start again. Sometimes you like need to start again. Thank you. It's like writing a book. If you're a writer, you know what I'm saying. If you're writing a book and something's just not feeling right, sometimes you just need to rewrite it. Editing isn't enough. Sometimes you just need to go back and rewrite it. And that goes for a lot of things. Even music, if something's not sounding right, if a couple chords or a couple notes aren't going together, sometimes you just need to rewrite it and just start again. New inspiration. Or art even. Sometimes you look at your old art and you're just like, ugh. And you're just like, I need to make this now. I can't stand to look at that. So you retry, do you repaint it, do you remake it? And it's basically the same thing. But it's better now, it's more refined, it's beautiful. It works. And I think that's kind of what we need here. Because the police department, the police in general, were kind of based on the slave catchers, you know. Slaves would attempt to escape. They would send people after them. And that's kind of what the police were originally based on. Like, it's a racist system to begin with. How can you not expect it to be racist coming out? You know? I don't know, there's just so many. After a while, things start to add up. And there's just so many deaths that are labeled suicides when clearly they are murders. Cover-ups even, sometimes. Take Breonna Taylor, for example. She was in her home. There were no drugs in her possession. Are you okay? Just a second. You alright? Hold on, let me go help this dog. a big failure on their part if they're labeling them suicides. I don't even know. Let me see. Doing some quick research here. Wow, okay. Okay. So, here are the percentages of, let me see. Okay. The prevalence rates of rape of women by race in the United States. 80% of rapes are reported by white women. While women of color are more likely to be assaulted than white women. Asian/Pacific Islander is 6.8%. Hispanic/Latina is 11.9%. White is 17.7%. Black is 18.8%. American Indian/Alaska Native is 34.1%, and mixed race is 24.4%. That's not a lot. Sexual assault in 12K educational settings against trans people of color. Oh shit, we're getting real. Asian/Pacific Islander is 17%. Black is 15%. Native American is 24%. And multiracial is 18%. Wow, the men rates are just so bad. Okay, this is the 2010 rates. These are women. Asian/Pacific Islander is 15%. Oh my god, I got really scared. Jesus Christ. Okay. Never mind. Okay, the Asian/Pacific Islander is 15%. White is 24.8%. Black is 29.1%. American Indian/Alaska Native is 37.5%. Hispanic/Latinx is 23.4%, and mixed race is 30.2%. That's the women. The men is Asian/Pacific Islander, 3%. White is 7.5%. Black is 12%. American Indian/Native American, /Alaska Native is 12.4%. Hispanic/Latinx is 7.4%. And mixed race is 9%. Oh, shit. That's awful. That sucks. I don't know what to say about that. I was just curious. Also, I just want to bring up one thing. Let me pull up my little folder. I also heard the argument that white people are shot more by police than black people are, which is really not the case. Because there are more white people in America are shot by police, fatal police shootings, by the way. And there is 13% of black people in America, and the fatal police shootings are 43%. That is so not. What would you even call that? It's more than discrimination at that point. Oh, I'll say the other section is 15% and 6% are fatal police shootings. One more thing, because I'm in my little evidence folder right now, and I'm just gonna share this post. It's posted on Pancaked Snake Instagram. So, in the United States, the average cost of a hip replacement is $40,364. The same operation in Spain cost an average of $7,371. In other words, I could literally fly to Spain, get my hip replaced, live in Madrid for 2 years, learn Spanish, run with the bulls, get trampled by the bulls, get my hip replaced again, and fly home, all for less than the cost of a single hip replacement in the United States. There is also propaganda in the United States that healthcare systems in other parts of the world are not good, which is not true. Spain's healthcare system is seventh. It ranks seventh best healthcare in the world. Disgusting. I hate healthcare in America. I hate healthcare in America. That's one of the things that's like really bothering me right now. I'm in a channel situation because it's kind of personal and it's still kind of ongoing, so I don't want to say anything about it. But that's one of the things that's like really bothering me right now is a family member really didn't want to go to the doctor. There's something clearly very wrong because they don't have insurance and medical bills are expensive as hell. And don't even get me started on immigration because it's so freaking stupid. Like, the immigration laws are so dumb. People are just trying to come and have a normal life. They're just trying to find a better life. Most of them are just trying to get to Canada. And there's children in cages as we speak, and you don't know how freaking frustrated that makes me that I can't do anything about it. What am I gonna do? Go to the immigration place and say, hey, let those children out of the cages. They're gonna fucking push me off the field, off the premises, and tell me to go home. What am I supposed to do about that? I can't. There's nothing I can do about it, and it makes me so frustrated that I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I can sign petitions, and I am signing petitions, but there's nothing I personally can physically do to stop that from happening. And
annoying because people are like, oh, if you support Trump, you're racist. Oh my god, right? So annoying. Right? And it's not like Trump's racist. Like, it's not like he's like said like all black people are lazy or anything like that. No, he did say that. You know. Oh well, I don't know. It's not like he said like, oh, like all Mexicans are like criminals or rapists or anything. No, he said that too. Oh, I don't know. People are also like, oh, like if you support Trump, you're transphobic. But it's not like Trump has ever done anything to trans people. Well, he did ban them from the military. Oh. I don't know. People are also like, oh my god, like if you support Trump, you hate immigrants, but like Trump doesn't hate immigrants, right? Well, actually, wait, he did say that they all come from shithole countries, and there are actually kids in cages currently as we speak. Now that I think about it. Okay, wait. Why? Why do we support him? I don't know.
Like, it makes me so upset that people think this guy is a good president. Girl, wake the frick up. What kind of world, utopia land are you living in? That's all I'm gonna say about that, because it just makes me so upset and like really sad to see that happening, like in the freaking country I live in, and there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, there's a tooth in the chat. I appreciate the tooth. But that makes me really upset that I can't do anything to physically do anything to stop some of the major issues that I find so upsetting. Because my word just isn't valid in the mind of people that can actually make change. That just sucks, and I hate it so much. It kind of feels like you're getting like pushed around like played because you don't have this authority that some people just have because of their title. It's disgusting, really. I don't even know what to even say anymore because it's just so upsetting to me that there's nothing I can actually do to make the change. Like, I don't ever want to be a politician. It sounds horrible, but there's a part of me that like really wants to learn that side and just kind of go for it. That way I can have this authority to make change actually happen. Because these politicians are like, oh, we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be great. I'm such a good person, vote for me. But like, they never actually follow through what they were gonna say, what they say, and it just makes me so upset. And I hate politics so much. Ma'am, can you lick yourself any louder? Okay. Okay. My dog is being very loud. I just have so many problems with what's happening because of my gender, age, and pretty much everything about me. My word doesn't. It's not a viable opinion in anybody's eyes because of what grows. Also, trans rights. Have you ever met a trans person? They are so nice. They are like the nicest group of people, at least the trans people that I've met. They are so sweet. I don't know why anybody would want to take away like any kind of rights that they have. They are literally struggling on a day-to-day basis with who they are, and you're basically telling them that because they are who they are, they can't do listening, please sign petitions. Any audio that is used in this video is not mine. Please try and make change. I can't, at least not by myself. I can do what I can in my community and with my family and friends. But there's not much I can do. You know, that's a big thing. I can't do really big things. So, I'm probably gonna cry tomorrow. But that's okay. That's kind of why I'm not going to sleep. Either way, please be nice to everybody you know. Wear a mask, damn it. And stay home. Like, I am tired of being home. That's why I stay home. Well, actually, I'm not too tired of being home anymore because I like being home. I like being in my house. I don't like being in public. That's personal preference. I would like to go out in public and do fun things and not just go to the grocery store. So, please wear a mask. Don't sneeze on people. Wash your hands frequently for 20 seconds. Use hand sanitizer if your hands don't feel clean. Just a disclaimer. I mean, not disclaimer, but just a quick note. If you have the ability to wash your hands or situational, if you can't wash your hands at that moment, wash your hands instead of using hand sanitizer, because what sanitizer does is just to kill the germs and they stay on your hands.